Hello everyone, Matt here, and welcome to our Sunday night stream. How's it going everyone? I hope you're all having a good Sunday. We are jumping back into Dragon Quest Heroes 2. We've been keeping on top of our skills. Yes, we've spent our skills. We've got our abilities equipped. Yeah, we don't need to change our lineup either. No, I think we're good with who we've got on the team. Yeah, let's head to the Grand Dunes. Decalius, thank you so much for joining. How's it going? Are you having a good day? Right, time to head out for Dunisia. The city itself lies across the Grand Dunes. It's quite a long way, which reminds me. I talked to the High King and he's given us the use of his Zoomifeist? Alright. Well, you mean we can just zoom now? Alright, let's keep an eye out for zoom stones to attune to On the Way. This one also has the power to take us straight back to Accordia, so no need to worry about getting lost in the dunes. But we still have to find a zoom stone on the other side before we can avoid crossing the desert the hard way. Let's get moving. So it feels like less like doing levels and more just actually like traveling and interacting with enemies along the way. At least so far, at least. Yep, zoom can allow us to go back and forth between places. That's cool. Yeah, it feels like for the most part we're just in wild zones. Or we'll be just fighting enemies within the wild zones, and then the odd dungeon or two. It's going okay, Dark? I'm glad. Have you been up to much today? Just some World of Warcraft? That's awesome. How are you doing on there? Pretty much done for the week, so you've done all your weeklies, all your kind of mandatory stuff. I just realised we're creating the map as we travel. So the minimap on the top right, you can see it's actually where it's generating as we, progress and cover more ground. I don't think anyone who's in our party has a fire-based move. Oh, we've got more points still? Five in a row, five stream streak. I don't know how it works exactly. I got one earlier saying, "Hey, you're missing out on your Bob Ross streak." But you can watch any of the video on demands, etc., to keep the streak going. And like for me personally, I'm not bothered about it. So like I haven't, but I did lose the streak at least. Because of it. Perfect Sky swiped past Bob for you. Yeah, none of them have any flame-based moves. That's fine. We don't need to go through there. We will travel and explore there eventually. You might go back to Bob. I don't blame you. Bob's good stuff is Bob. Don't care for this gaming rubbish. You like Dragon Quest, you like the slimes. Games are for kids anyway. But Dark, if you didn't play video games, what would you do? What would your life involve? Just sleeping? So you're just being a constant hibernation? And watching anime. Well, yeah, because anime is just animated. You know, it's just cartoon. So yeah. So you know, without anime as well, then what are you limited to now? You could read. But I know you don't particularly like reading either, so your options are limited. You might just have to sleep.
Here we go.
Watching MasterChef and the Danish Bake Off, when they are on. I've never watched Bake Off. So what's Danish Bake Off like? Is it pretty identical to the British Bake Off? And did you say that your MasterChef is similar to the Australian one, where it's like 30-40 episodes a season, which is insane? Like MasterChef America's only like 20 episodes or so, 25 maybe, I think tops. It's on in September. You should watch it with me. Nah, I don't particularly care for bacon. And if Gordon Ramsay's not involved, it's not really worth watching. Yuto, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. How's it going? Are you having a good day? How's your Sunday going? Any Path of Exile today? Were you training the troops? Nightmare Bake Off now with Gordon Ramsay. Well, within MasterChef, when they do like challenges like baking challenges, you've got Gordon Ramsay there, so that essentially is like, you know, a Bake Off. And you find with MasterChef Junior, they do a lot of baking challenges with MasterChef Junior.
Freeze!
Hey, you okay? This is a pretty dangerous place to be hanging around, you know. Oh, I know, alright. I'm a travelling trader, you see. I was ambushed by a monster and only just managed to escape unharmed. That's awful. We're on our way to Dunisia. You can come with us if you want. Safety in numbers and all that. Oh, thank you, but that's alright. I'm actually on my way to Accordia. I'll be fine after a little rest. You be careful out there. Really? You're gonna fight against all these monsters? Fair enough. Might do Starburst stream. I said yesterday when we picked Lazarel and he's using his dual swords, I said that you'd be happy with it being dual wielding. We can do a multi-slash, which is kind of like Starburst stream. You've been on Path of Exile 2 for the past 8 hours grinding? Oh my gosh, that's insane. Any closer to level 51 for your build? You're super close? Oh gosh, nice, that's quick work. Feels like quick work. I mean, it's 8 hours plus, but it still feels like quick work. Because I feel like it was only yesterday or the day before when you were telling me about it. Ooh, we've got a zoom stone over here.
I'm doomed, I tell you.
Oh no, someone's getting attacked. Save them, let's go. Out in the wild. When you're wandering around out in the wild, you'll occasionally come across people being attacked by monsters. Perform your nightly duties by plucking these innocents from peril, and you'll earn extra experience. Yep, we'll save you, don't you worry.
Thank you so much.
There we go, we leveled up as well.
Now it's on.
Teresa leveled up now as well. Level 45, well there, yep, no, you're almost there. Right, we can now zoom to the Dunisian Outlands. I am under orders to allow only those with official Dunisian writs to rites of passage to pass. No exceptions. Papers, please. Right, so what? Listen, whatever these things are, we don't need one. We're on a mission from the High King. A 30 stream streak? Wow, Yuto. That's awesome. I don't care who you're on a mission from, boy. Dunizia is at war and no exceptions means no exceptions. Be off with you. That trader must have come from Dunizia, right? Maybe he's got one of these rights things. Certainly a possibility. Whether or not he'll let us borrow it is another thing, but there's no harm in asking. But they what's his name? I need to remember the names. Who have we got? Lazarel and Teresa, they're from Dunizia. So surely we can just enter the city. We can just enter the city at will, right? Ah, Grand, you're still here. I'm sorry to trouble you, pal, but you wouldn't happen to have such a thing as a rite of passage now, would you? Alright, of course, you ran into that grumpy border guard, I take it. Well, you can borrow mine, but I'll have to ask a favour of you first. Remember I told you about that monster that attacked me? Well, I've realised the rotten ran off with my client list. I need it back. I was ambushed over by the oasis to the east of here. I'll bet the culprit's still hanging around there, waiting for its next victim. I think we could probably handle that for you. Come on, you lot, to the oasis. Wait a minute, I thought you were going to drive a harder bargain than that. Look, you better take this with you. A monster medal holder. Oh, yes, because we did a dungeon yesterday, which obviously gave us the monster medals that we used to, to when we were playing through that dungeon. But we haven't actually received one. And we don't have one for the main, the main game, or these wild areas that we're in. So looks like we've finally obtained one. So this is what a monster medal holder looks like. I've heard of these. They let you call on monsters you've defeated to help you. They do indeed, right? I'll be waiting here. That client list is my livelihood. You have to bring it back. Your monster medals holder means you can catch and carry the coins that defeated enemies sometimes drop. Monster medals allow you to call on a monster's particular powers whenever you like. To unleash one, it's the left and right on the D-pad selector, and then up to let it loose. Virtual Eye! Hey, hey, hey! Thank you so much for joining. How's it going? You having a good Sunday? How's your day going? Is your Switch recovering from the Sonic Racing session we just had? I mean, we certainly didn't beat Yuto's 8 hours of Path of Exiles, but we did spend a large chunk of time today on Sonic Racing. I think we were on and off quite a bit, but we spent about we did about 4 hours, I think, maybe a touch more. And one of the really cool things in Sonic Racing, the Crossworlds that we did, our team came first. I think it was 7 times back to back. So because of that, we kept getting like come first bonus, recurring first bonus over and over. It was really satisfying. Right, we got the Zoom Stone for the Oasis. Your Switch is cooled down now, you've been playing Riven since? Nice, nice. Did you say you were playing that in VR? Oh, who leveled up? Desmona. Yeah, the recent remake of it is VR compatible. Nice, nice. You've obviously, because you do a lot of VR gaming, you've obviously gotten used to, like, you know, spending a lot of time playing it and not getting, you know, dizzy or nausea or anything from it. Like, I'm sure I'd get accustomed to it over time, but the small, brief amount of times I have played in VR, it does get a bit nauseating and just down to the I guess constantly moving around with your, you know, like with the PlayStation VR, it's not like walking around the room or anything. It is kind of sat. You can be sat down for the most part. Unless I guess like it's one where you might need to stand up for a bit more space. But with your head turning a lot and the screen being like right in your eyes, it does get a bit sickly at times. So I've not played it as much as I should, and I do need to and want to get back to playing those games that I do have, but I just haven't. But I have quite a few. I have Doom. I have Doom Virtual Reality, or VFR. I also have the Skyrim VR. The cool thing with the Doom, actually, is I do have the PlayStation Light Gun, so I can put the PlayStation Move controller in there, and then I can use it as an actual gun. Kind of like the Wii Zapper, if anyone remembers that. Or was it the Wii Zapper? Or was it just a Wii Crossbow? I can't remember what they called it. But kind of like that, basically. But yeah, really cool stuff. I don't have many other games, actually. The Rick and Morty game went really cheap one time, and I was going to grab it, and I just never got round to purchasing it, but it did go for cheap at one point. Oh, we just have to go the long way around to get to the Oasis. Okay, that's fine. I wonder at what point we're going to get to a standstill and it's like, yeah, we need to level up some more. Perhaps this guy's going to be the one that's in our way. Who dares trespass upon my domain? Verily, thou art foolhardy indeed. Well now. See, we heard that, yea, that is somebody went and stole a friend of ours' client list, and we Ha, the craven peddler sends others to recover his precious list. Well, I shall not relinquish it without a fight. On guard! So much for diplomacy. I have a feeling this isn't going to be easy. You'll need to use monster medals to even the odds. Well, we did have a special. I don't know where that disappeared to. We had our coup de grace, and that's disappeared. There we go. Ooh, that lot meant business, eh? We showed them, looks like one of them dropped something. Lazarel finds the traveling trader's client list. Just what we were looking for, great. Now we can take it back to that trader and finally get ourselves a rite of passage. Got a mission to be getting on with, let's get moving. Actually, was there anything round here? Ah yes, medals. Oh, we're full. Well, I wonder if I guess these monsters that we've got summoned, I guess they only disappear once taken out. So we could travel the whole map, and if we don't fight any enemies, I guess we wouldn't lose them. They'd just continue and fight by our side. Oh, you're back, which means you got my client list back. I take it. Well, Lazarel hands over the client list. Yeah, bless your souls, you don't know how much this means for my business. Here, it's the least I can do. Got the rite of passage. And you know what? Keep that monster medal holder I lent you as well. It's valuable, but well, you deserve it. And besides, you're Lady Desmonda, aren't you? Current favor with you can't do any harm. Not sure you're expecting, but thanks. Be careful on the way to Arcadia, won't you? I wonder how long he'll last. Because he's not armed, it doesn't look like. And at least Torneco seems to be whacking people with a brush. Or some sort of... You again, didn't I tell you that no one's getting in without a rite of passage? Wave the rite of passage in the guard's face. Yep. Fine, I'll let you through, but don't try anything funny, you hear? There's a war in case you haven't heard, so don't expect safe passage through our outer Dunisia, you won't get it. Oh, it's a story battle, okay, so we do move on to the next, the next segment, the next battle. Having obtained a rite of passage, our heroes hurry into the heart of Dunisia. Can they uncover the cause of the kingdom's assault on Harbour? Yeah, let's do it. Certain battles will need to be selected from the list you see when you visit the location. Sometimes more than one will be available, okay. During these battles you won't be able to put your weapons away, so be sure to be good and ready before you do so diving in. Yes. Okay, oh, this is where we're going to potentially get stuck at times, isn't it? Because we're not strong enough.
Hey, look, that's...
There's no mistaking it. That's the Tunisian standard. They're headed for harbour.
No, look there! The poor Chislers are in trouble.
Man, I think I'm addicted to Path of Exiles 2 at the moment. You need to take a break. Calm yourself.
You can see perfectly well that I'm fine. Just what do these idiots want with us anyway? They've certainly got a funny way of making friends.
Ooh, our next party members, it looks like.
Maybe find some food. Oh, you forget about your stupid stomach for 1 minute.
Oh! What are they doing? That's half the Tunisian army down there. Why would two little kids try to
Never
take
mind the
them on?
who's and whys. They're about to get made into monster food. Oi! Hold on, we're coming to get you!
Hold on! Oh, you can't just go charging in alone. That's basic tactics.
You're right, of course. We'd better get after them. If my suspicions are correct, this is only the Tunisian vanguard. We need to get those two out of there before the rest of the army arrives.
Good point. Let's go.
If you ever want to exit an encounter instantly, cast evac to make good on your escape. To access it, just open the menu, or open the menu, and don't worry, you won't lose any items, gold, or experience by beating an earlier retreat. Oh really? That's good.
Priority here is to get those two to safety. Let's make this quick.
Take a break? Nah. Well, yeah, so with Path of Exiles 2, are all the DLCs and updates to the game, like story content-wise, etc., is it all free?
Will someone tell me what exactly?
Because did you say the game's not fully finished yet, or is the story not fully finished?
Just keep them where you can see them.
They appear to be intent on pressing their assault. The invaders must be driven back.
Now hang on just a minute. You're the ones who attacked us.
Silence, worm! Your excuses will not save you now.
Well, there's clearly no point talking to you. You boneheads.
Heal!
So there is microtransactions, it's for convenience, but updates are free. Okay. Excuse me. That's alright though, because everyone can, if you don't want to deal with the microtransactions, you can just ignore the microtransactions.
Here we go!
But if you're, you said you've already finished the story of Path of Exiles 1, so would you ever have a reason, I know you go back to Path of Exiles 1, but what's stopping you from just, sticking to Path of Exiles 2 if that's the current main game? Is there something that Path of Exiles 1 has over Path of Exiles 2? Because I'm assuming that game doesn't get updates anymore. Oh, this is a new one. Assume the appearance of a cloudy-browed Camelus and drift around, dealing lightning damage to foes below. Ooh. Path of Exiles 1... Oh, it still gets updates. Okay, what? Story content? Extra scenarios and... levels? Oh, who leveled up? Did we level up? Teresa leveled up.
It seems we've overstretched ourselves. Send word to headquarters.
New leagues and such. What are leagues? Because I know when I was watching you stream last time, the leagues were mentioned. Is that just a season pass or something?
Just don't know when to give up.
What is it now?
But it can't be. What are the Harbins doing here?
Your Majesty!
Oh, the Leagues of Seasons? Okay.
Look who it is.
Your Majesty, might I ask what you're doing here? You stand on Dunisian soil, and with an army no less.
I regret that my hand was forced. We received word that they were preparing to mount another assault. As King of Harbor, I cannot stand idly by while my lands and my subjects are attacked. That is why I and all my men have crossed the border. We will drive back the tide of marauders ere it reaches us. If they mean to take my head, let them try. But let it be on the battlefield, and not in my people's home.
But where will it all end? What if Tunisia and Harbour keep on fighting to...
Can one of you lot please tell me what you're all blathering on about? Where exactly are we, and what exactly is going on?
I'm sorry, sweetie. Let's see.
Sweetie, do you mind not talking to me like a 3-year-old? I do have a name, you know. I am Maribel, and this flea-ridden little midget is Ruff.
Flea-ridden midget. Wow, that's not a very pleasant, name for it. So let's hear it then. What's going on, and why are there monsters chasing us about all over the place? Well, Maribel, it's like this, you see. We're trying to stop a war between Harbour and Dunisia. We were just on our way to Dunisia when Dunisia? What's a Dunisia? Is that a country or something? I haven't got the foggiest idea what she's on about. Ruff, have you? Not really, but you know, well, I'm starting to think we're not in our world anymore. This place smells all wrong. Do we know what Dragon Quest game these two are from? Ruff looks like he's Ruff looks like he's from like Dragon Quest Monsters. That design looks like a Dragon Quest Monsters design. If anyone wishes to look it up and just you know see, Maribel and Ruff. Seriously, any more horrible surprises you want to throw at me while we're here? This is unbelievable. Because we had in the last game, we had the two characters from Dragon Quest. We had two characters from Dragon Quest 4 last time, and Dragon Quest 5, I think. So they made a debut together in Dragon Quest 7. Fragments of the Forgotten Past, and later returned as crossover heroes in the action RPG Dragon Quest Heroes 2. Ah, okay, that's cool, that's cool. I do like that. That's one way to get more characters into a game like this, which needs a load of heroes, is to just go, oh yeah, they just landed here from another game. Dragon Quest Heroes 1 also had 2 characters from 8. They did, yes. I've forgotten their names. I've not got around to playing 8 myself yet. Youngest and Jessica, that's it. James, you're from another world too, you say? I suppose that means we're in the same boat, so... Yes, because Torneco is from an older Dragon Quest game, and I mentioned it yesterday, but he also had a Mystery Dungeon game on the PlayStation, I think it was. The same boat? You mean you're lost too? Lost as a potato in a fruit salad. I have no idea how I came to be here, but these brave young knights were glad to help me all the same. You know how to get back, do you? I've got important things to be doing. Sorry, lassie, but I'm looking for a way back home myself. Well, in between helping these fine young folks out with a few bits and bobs. Tell you what, why not tag along with us lot for now? If we're stuck here, we might as well stick together, eh?
What?
Tag along with you? Why not would we want to? Actually that might mean we could get home quicker. Mightn't it? Fine, we'll come with you for now, but if any of you calls me sweetie again, you'll regret it. Herf. This is going to be fun. Maribel and Ruff join the party. Maribel's boomerang is a wicked weapon on its own, but trigger Twoomerang when she catches it and you'll cause double the trouble. Her cross-cutter throw skill lets her niftily backwards while attacking at the same time, great for when you need a little space. The boy who ride wolf, Ruff. Ruff's a wild child with sharp claws that can make mincemeat of enemies, and a feral friend in the form of a ferocious wolf. His Rough Rider attack has his canine cohort fly at foes and unleash a furious combo that can rip whole crowds of enemies to shreds. What do these idiots want with us? Results 1. Oh right, okay, so we leveled up. Desmona didn't level up. But everyone else did. We've got a load of spoils, which is cool. When you're fighting a battle that carries on immediately from another one, you can choose to pop back for a pit stop in Arcadia first. You can take this opportunity to change your party lineup, equipment or skills, or to go shopping for any supplies you might need. Once you're finished up in the capital, just cast Zoom to zip back to where the battle... Alright, okay, that's cool. I mean, we don't need to do that, but that's cool that it's an option at least. Right, onwards. This will take you straight to the next battle, are you sure? I am sure. Series us all the way up at the top of the cliffs over there. I don't think this is going to be as easy as just walking up and saying hello. Nope, looks like we're going to have to fight our way through their frontline forces for a start. Indeed, it would seem that further bloodshed will be necessary before this regrettable war can be brought to an end. Harbins, forward! Right, let's go.
Alright, listen up. For many of you, this is your first full-scale battle, so let me give you some advice. Knowing the terrain is vital, so make sure to get your bearings before you go.
Oh, I've got to keep the King of Harbour safe as well. So, Dark, Yuto, Perfect Sky, Virtual Knight, what are you all up to at the moment? Yuto, I'm gonna guess, is still on Path of Exiles because he clearly wants to hit the 10-hour mark and then get into double digits. I'll be surprised if he's not on Path of Exiles. I'm actually sorry my makeup bag is messy. No, that's cool. still on Riven VR? How are you talking to us, Knight, if you're in VR? Like, are you able to see through your VR headset to, like, see where you're messaging? Or have you got, like, an extra window popped up within your VR that you're, like, chatting through? Oh no, I can't VR, it makes me want to be sick. I can feel nausea at times, but it's definitely it's definitely something to get around to playing, trying at least, and getting used to. In Steam VR overlay, there's a virtual screen, any keyboard. Oh, nice, that's cool then. I guess it's kind of like on the Steam Deck, where you can just pop up the keyboard. Hunter Mech, a substitute. Excuse me. Assume the shape of a humongous hunter mech and stir up some mechanized mayhem. Oh, is this guy a summoner? Watch out everyone, Nightmares! They're portals that allow powerful monsters to summon others to help, and if we don't close them, they'll just keep pouring out. I don't see any sign of the monsters that's making them, but you can guarantee it's around here somewhere. Never mind, just focus on the Maw Keepers for now, finish them off, and the Nightmares should close. I guess we're still on wave 1 of the battle, right? I think. Japers, would you look at that? There's oil bubbling straight up out of the ground. Black gold just waiting to be mined. Or to be set on fire, a well-aimed frisch would probably give these Dunisians the shock of their lives. I'm guessing that she can use frizz, perhaps? Because we can't. The king has taken some damage. Not too much. Alright, go on, let's become a Mech Soldier. We couldn't do anything like this in the first game. We could summon them, but I don't recall any time being able to turn into the monster.
Your reputation as a fearsome warrior is certainly well deserved, Lady Desdemona. We cannot let you have all the fun. Soldiers of Harbor, advance!
Hold on to your hats. Giga-gash!
Come in, show Puny Harbin, show them Dunisia strong. I will tear this guy out. You stay there, King.
come straight to us. I not realize he is so stupid.
Field Marshal Donk has entered the
We'll
field.
see who's the stupid one. Their commanding officer has exposed himself. Attack!
We'll just get rid of this portal.
Listen, just let us have a word with Cesar, will you? He's obviously got the wrong end of the stick here.
Prince Cesar, do you? Come here. I smash some.
Now you're asking if I'm familiar at all with the Myst franchise? I remember it I think I remember it a long while back. I think I remember it cropping up on the PlayStation Portable perhaps, or maybe the PC. I never played it. I remember seeing something about someone running around like some ruins or castles or something, but I've never looked into it. I know you've told me about the series. See, I don't mind puzzle games and exploration and all that, but if it's a difficult game or a difficult puzzle game, I don't know how much of a good time I'll have. Like, you know.
Hold on to your hat. Gigagash!
You pesky annoyed donk show you. Come to Pyramid here. You want Prince Caesar, you come there. You beat Donk there, Donk let you meet boss. Men, retreat.
I'm just getting started.
That seems to be the last of the Vanguard. Their advance has been halted for now, Lady Desmondna. You have my thanks. But I fear that worse awaits us in the pyramids ahead. It is time to deter intruders. Match of the Harbins. Desmondna finally leveled up. Got a load of gold coins and some spoils. Onwards. I smell monsters, loads of them. Your Majesty, Donk is far more capable of a commander than he seems. He may be plotting an ambush. Be on your guard. I shall, as will you, I hope. Harbins, forward! The Pyramid Scheme.
Right. We'll be operating as a small mobile force separate from the main army.
Roger that. Let's scout out the lay of the land and make sure there aren't any nasty surprises lying in wait.
Well, I never. Maybe you really have been paying attention in class.
There we go, get rid of those, the summoning. A dancing flame medal creates a scorching vortex that draws your foes towards a fiery fate.
The Harmon army has marched straight into our trap. Company, Deploy!
Ah, multiple portals.
Seems they were expecting us. Men, stand your ground!
Don't let me down. Go get him. Help me out here. This isn't good. They're going after the king. Multi-slash!
We have to protect him!
Well, we are going to protect him. We're not going to let anything...
His Majesty's safety.
we're going to get rid of these keepers as quick as we can.
We'll have to wait.
Clear off! Clear off!
Oh gosh, they are. Oh, they're really getting at him. Right, let's intervene. Oh, we can't climb up there. Right, we'll have to go round. We'll save our coup de grace for, you know, like a boss or something. There we go, we've cleared the area, so now we just need to take out the enemies just in front of the king, and then he can just, like, casually stroll to the goal. Well, hopefully he'll do that.
Worried about? They barely even put up a fight.
Good work, all of you! Soldiers of Harbor! Forward!
Oh, we've got a mini medal. Nice. I can't remember, was the unlimited mini medals in the first game, or did we have to, or did we have a limit? Because I don't know if they're meant to be like rare collectibles that you'll find in rare circumstances, or if you can actually just easily obtain them. Because I know the mini medals were used. They were used in the shop, I think, but I can't remember what to purchase, what you could purchase with them.
Huntsmen! The bowmen must be defeated before we can go any further.
We're on it.
Snappers! Peppered them with arrows, he says. I don't much like the sound of that.
Then don't let it happen. Come on, let's get up there and take them down.
A Bodkin Archer Medal. A sentry fires on your foes with razor-sharp arrows as it fights alongside you. Nice. 1 down. 2 down. 3 down.
And don't come back.
That's the archers dealt with. It should be safe for the king to move forward now.
Alright, I don't need to wait for the king, I can just travel forward. Good, good, good. I was thinking, the king's going really, really slow.
We're through the gates, but I can't help thinking we're walking into another trap.
Most likely.
Well, not much we can do about it except keep our eyes peeled. Come on.
If you don't mind, I'd like to go in first and make sure it's safe, Your Majesty.
Very good. We'll hold here for now.
What the heck?
Oh, we did fall for a trap, huh?
Put that trapdoor there. A trapdoor with a pit of monsters beneath it, no less. Ah, this takes me back.
Takes you back. What an awful life you must have led.
The enemy forces are
Is he referring to like a Mystery Dungeon game?
to the King of Harbour.
Seems we've been outmaneuvered. We better get these monsters dealt with quickly.
I'm pretty sure Torneco was Dragon Quest 4, maybe 5. I don't think I've come across him in 5. Or have I? Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Torneco is the first to hit double digits at level 10. Teleporters are a magical means of transport that can zip you from one place to another in an instant. Press X when near one to use it. Well, let's see if we can collect anything. We cannot. We can collect these though. There we go, we got some help. And we're back in the game, and the king's getting attacked. This is a pyramid scheme. It's a lot of making our way around to get to the centre. I'm kind of worried now. I don't know if I'm hoping the king can survive this. Less than full health there. You know, less than half, I mean. Right, all monsters unleashed. Protect the king!
There's nothing quite like a pyramid. Smell that? 'Tis high adventure lying in wait, so it is.
Really? Smells like mold to me.
Just you wait, lad. There's exciting times ahead, or my name's not Tornico Taloon.
Tornico Taloon.
I don't believe it.
There we go. No more enemies. Oh, no, there's 2 more enemies for the king. But that's fine, our monsters there can handle it. Here we go. Let's power up.
Hold on to your hats. Gigagash!
Oh, we hit level 10, everyone. We hit level 10. Double digits. Door is opened. Another more keeper. Need to protect Prince Caesar. Oh wait, collect the coin.
Shit! Where's the arrows coming out of the very walls? Mind you don't get skewered.
It looks like they're triggered by panels on the floor. Watch your step.
We'll be fine. Oh gosh, we got taken out. Oh, Spinferno is fire.
Hey, get up!
Puts his impressive pegs into full effect as he fights alongside you. The herd. Grand. Go, go, go.
You will go no further, hardened scum. Prepare to meet your doom.
Something tells me they're not in the mood to negotiate. God, I hate fighting our own people.
Here we go.
Hold on to your hats.
Bow barrage. Where is it? Where is the big guy?
You do good getting this far, but you go no further.
Wait, we just want to talk. We don't want to see any more Dionysian blood spilled.
Shut up. It's too late for that. Now come here, and I make old King's grave your grave too.
The knight errant is a substitute. Assume the shape of a noble knight errant and attack enemies with an enormous axe. Yep, let's do this. Let's take on the big field marshal donk with our bash dash helm splitter. We'll use Teresa's coup de grace, which we've not seen. See what she does.
I hope you're ready for this. Giga Dash!
Oh, here's his Giga Dash as well.
Prepare to pay.
What about Desmona?
Ready? You better be. Whopper chop!
Whopper Chop! Okay, sure. Let's see what Torneco's is.
Watch this little belter.
Okay, so it does a summoning.
How would you like that, huh?
Sure, fair enough.
You stronger than you look, but Prince Sadar finish you good.
Yeah, we're unstoppable!
Well, that's that lot dealt with. Does this mean we finally get to talk to Caesar? I hope so. I just know that when we finally do, it'll turn out there's a perfectly good reason for all of this. You two really are close to the prince, aren't you? Which gives me an idea. Your Majesty, perhaps it would be safest to send these two in first. It may help to show Prince Caesar that we mean him no harm. A sound suggestion, Lady Desmona. My sudden appearance may only serve to agitate him further. Apologies, my young friends, but would you do me this last favour? I believe it would go a long way towards paving the road to peace. Just you try and stop us. Come on, Teresa. We've got a wrong-headed royal to talk some sense into. Everyone level up to 10, which is nice. I think we are going to end the stream on that note if possible. If we can evacuate and return to Arcadia, hopefully let us save game. And we'll carry this battle on tomorrow.
Welcome, child.
Dark, someone commented on a TikTok about features I want gone in video games. With yellow paint that shows me the way, I replied with the test group on a game that were completely lost without it, and that the only real compromise would be setting you could turn off with more natural colours. I'll turn on with more natural colours. Yeah, I think the best thing for it is like in terms of waypoints and then telling you where to go. The best thing would be is just having a feature that turns it on and off. so you don't have that feature in the game, but for those that want it or require it or need it or whatever it may be, they can keep it on. Because not everyone wants it, and at the same time some people need it. I've forgotten what game I played, but I was playing a game and there was waypoints, and the waypoints were like a little like diamondy arrow, but it was like every second there was a waypoint, so there wasn't any sort of exploration yourself, because it was basically just telling you where to go. So if you went forward and then turned left following the arrow, by the time you hit that arrow there was already more you know, more directions telling you where to head. So I think the option to turn it on and off would be just the best. The best option. But I think with a lot of games starting to have a lot more accessibility features in which you can change game settings, I think it's a matter of time before that actually, you know, happens. But I don't disagree with you know, people wanting that feature gone though. I totally understand. You know, there's a lot. There is, you know, some games become incredibly easy, which you could argue takes the fun out of it because there's a lot more hand-holding. You know, not everyone wants an easy breeze in a game. Not everyone wants a challenge either, though. But the option to turn waypoints on and off would just be, that would just be the you know, the feature that makes that would be just the option that makes the most sense, to just turn it on and off. You know, the game can have it pre-set up with all the waypoints, so if you could just turn it on and off at will, it shouldn't affect the game because it's already built in. Yeah, just the ability to turn it on and off at will. That's all it needs to. That's all it needs to be. But yeah, on that note, for now at least, we are going to end the stream here for the night. We have saved game, so we'll take on Prince Caesar tomorrow, because I said onwards, so I assume we're going to try and reason with him, and then that's going to lead into a battle. I like it to force you to make a choice before the game starts, so if you really don't want it, you won't have it at all, and of course if you need it, you can always turn it on again. This is all the game features. Pick and choose, you know. So, like I say, it will be a matter of time, but things like waypoints could happen in the future, where it is just like turn on and off. But we'll see, we will see. But yeah, on that note, everyone, we are going to end the stream here for the night. So like I say, we will be back now. We will be back on tomorrow now for some more Dragon Quest Heroes 2. But until then, until tomorrow, everyone, I do hope you all enjoy the rest of your day now. And have a great night, everyone. Bye, everyone.